Hey guys, welcome back. Today in our top 5, we're going to be doing the top 5 items kids need to start collecting now that could be worth a fortune in the future. Now, I'm getting a little older, so I had to bring in an expert. This is my daughter, Lily.
Hello.
And she actually collects 3 of the 5 items on our list today. So she's going to be able to offer a lot more information and way better insight than I can on those items. So let's start off today with number 5.
5 on our list today is toys. And yes, I know toys is a very broad subject to be categorizing. So today we are going to be narrowing it down by decades, from the 70s till now. In the 70s and 80s, there was a lot of action figures. Here are some that I think you should start looking for. You should start looking for G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Transformers, and even Star Wars. Star Wars is a franchise that has been booming lately just because of Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Now on to the 90s. In the 90s, we have Polly Pockets, Super Soakers, Batman, even Furbies. I had a Furby a while ago, and I remember waking up at 2 in the morning to it screaming at me. It's terrifying, not a good experience. Now onto the 2000s. In the 2000s, you should start looking for things like Minecraft items. Minecraft is a game that came out in 2009 and sold over 200 million copies. Things that are under the Minecraft merchandise umbrella, I guess, are plushies, clothing, action figures, and little knickknacks like this. Another thing you should start looking for are things like Skylanders, Imaginext, and LOLs. LOLs are dolls more directed to the younger children. My sister actually had a collection of LOL dolls that she sold for over $150 on eBay. One thing I want to make sure all collectors, that are new collectors I should say, should know is that make sure you keep your items in the box. Yes, I know it might be hard, but keeping the items in the box can preserve their value and maybe you can sell them for more what you paid for. But if you want to take them out of the box, I just recommend preserving the box and keeping everything that came with it in the box. Now on to number 4.
Number 4 on our list today is Legos. Now, Lego started producing those interlocking bricks that we all know and love back in 1949. But I really want to focus on what they started doing in the 1960s and 70s, where they released the Lego sets where you could put together ships, cars, planes, boats. And I really think that was the jumping off point to what makes them so popular today, where they have licensing agreements with Star Wars, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, and video games like Minecraft, where kids can recreate these scenes and bring them to life. That makes it so they're so collectible, and they like holding on to them because that's something they like to do and love to play. So, but they also offer great series too, like Lego City, Lego Creator, Lego Friends. I mean, these are all really great series that are very popular and very collectible today, and I think it's something that's going to be very collectible for a long time. Now, touching on Star Wars, I've looked up and did a little more research on them, and the Star Wars Millennium Falcon is what you guys want to be looking for. That thing fetches thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, it was obviously something that was highly collectible and very sought after. Do I expect you to find it out in the open? Probably not, but it's something I definitely wanted to let you guys know you should be looking for amongst all those other great series of Legos that they release. And like Lily already said in the countdown, you want to make sure when you guys have these, you keep all the packaging and all the boxes in the best shape as possible. Now you can put together the Lego sets, that's not a problem. But always make sure you return it to the original packaging and the original box and keep everything there. The instructions, any kind of advertising they put with it, keep everything together. So that's going to help preserve the value and actually make it so the value stays even higher as you get down the line and you want to sell. So on to number 3.
Number 3 on today's list is Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards came out in October of 1996 and started out as your average trading card game, and it's evolved so much since then. Now you can buy Pokemon video games, Pokemon plushies, you can watch the Pokemon TV show, or you can download the app on your phone called Pokemon Go, and it's swept the nation. Pokemon cards are great to collect just because of how many there are to collect. There's over 9,000 different cards for you to collect. So if you just started collecting Pokemon cards, you have a long way to go before you have them all. There's also many different ways to use your cards. You could use your cards to compare with your friends, you could play the trading card game, you could display your cards, or you could trade your cards. If you're going to be trading your cards, you of course have to know how rare your card is to make sure you have an even and fair trade. And there's many different rarities that you can see in the bottom corner. There's the circles for common and the diamonds for uncommon. These are your least expensive cards. Then you have the stars, the black and white stars, which are your more expensive, and you'll probably get more money out of those. There's also your serial number cards. These are secret rares, which also are worth quite a bit of money, so make sure you hold on to those. You also want to be looking out for full arts, EXs, and reverse holos. These ones are also worth quite a bit of money. Pokemon cards are also great to collect just because of how much you can contain, or I guess collect in just such a short amount of time. You can get 10 cards just from one pack. Or who knows, maybe you'll go to your local garage sale one day and you'll find tons of them there. One card I want to mention before I end the Pokemon part is the first edition Charizard. This card, if graded out of 10, could be worth over $600,000. Now on to number 2.
Number 2 on our list today is sports cards. Now, if I was to go back through the decades from the 60s all the way up till now, sports cards are probably going to be included on this list just because they're so collectible. Kids look up to these athletes, in basketball and football and baseball and idolize these guys, and they want to collect their cards. Now, what do you want to exactly be looking for? Now, I'm not going to touch too much on the vintage cards because if we're talking about what kids need to hold on to, I kind of want to stay to the newer stuff that they'll be interested in. So here's what I do. I always will going to collect the rookie cards. Now, I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Now, like this, I always save all the rookie cards all the time. No matter what they are, or when they were drafted, or whatever, I always save all of my rookie cards. Because you just never know who's going to be great. I mean, Tom Brady just won a Super Bowl, and he was a 6th round pick. I mean, he barely has rookie cards out because of that fact alone. He wasn't really sought after as a prospect. So you always want to hold on to all your rookies until you figure out what exactly they're going to be in the league. Now, if you go back to what else you want to look for, you want to look for, after your rookies, you want to look for numbered cards. So you want to look at your numbered rookie cards. Because I want to stay on rookie cards a lot, because I think that's what you're going to find is, going to hold your most value. So if a card is 50 of 200, or 1 of 5, 1 of 10, that just shows you exactly how rare that card is. So if you can find rookie cards that are low numbered like that, and only 10 of them are in existence, those are the ones, again, you want to hold on to. You want to make sure you're taking care of them as well. Like I said, I hold mine in those plastic cases because that protects the card. Now, past your numbered cards, you want to look at your autograph cards. Those can be found in a lot of the boxes you get at your local retail stores. I mean, again, it's like Christmas Day. You never know what you're going to get out of them. So if you guys are opening them up and you guys get these rookie autograph cards, those are the ones that are going to be worth the most money as you go forward. I mean, I have an Aaron Rodgers rookie autograph card that when I got it, it was only worth about $100. Now it's worth about $700. So, I mean, you really got to hold on to these and really be in for the long haul if you're going to start collecting them. After that, I mean, if you don't want to collect rookie cards and you like just star players, guys, as you can't see, but my whole shelf over there is full of cards. Is it all rookie cards? No. But I have so many other cards I just like because I'm a big collector of them. You don't always have to go to the money. Like we talk about in our Collecting 101 videos, sometimes it's memories over money. And some of those cards I've had since I was 5 years old. So, I mean, I hold on to them because it's my childhood and I love them. So, have half your collection that you want to have for money, and then the other half just have what you guys like. So, those are sports cards. Let's head on to number 1.
Number 1 on today's list is Funko Pops. Funko Pops started to get produced in 2011, so they are fairly new to the collecting world. They have quite a bit of variety, from Chester the Cheetah, to Jason Voorhees, to Winnie the Pooh, and to Baby Yoda. So a lot of variety in different styles and characters you can buy. Even from like Marvel to DC, to your favorite movie to show, you have your favorite NFL character or person as well. There's so many different figures. You can name one and I bet they have them. So here are some reasons I think you should start collecting Pop figures. It's honestly just because they look cool. They display really well, which is good for me because I like having my, collections set up and for everyone to see. They are fairly cheap for a collectible, and they have quite a unique style. I've never seen a other figure kind of like this. One thing that's also really nice with them, they have different styles. So this Jason Voorhees, good example, could be made in like, I would just say, a different style, like without his mask, or like metallic. Or even like a Chase edition, so they're like limited edition. So very, very nice with different styles. It's just gonna look really nice in your collection. Here's like the last thing, which would be, you can find what you like. You don't have to collect what everyone else is collecting. You can collect what characters you like and what shows you like. And now, one thing I want to mention as well, some of them have really nice and very high values, while others have a little less value than others. So I think it's best to collect them and buy them now just because they're $10 now, when in 20, maybe 30 years, they could be worth $50. You never know. So it's best to start collecting now, so you have them cheaper and it's easier to get a hold of them now. Now, those were the 5 things that you as a kid or your kids should start collecting that could be worth a lot of money in the future.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And thank you to my daughter, Lily, man. She knows so much more about those things than I do. So I'm glad she got to come in here and give you guys some information on what you should be collecting, because that's her generation. So she has really tapped into that market, and she's actually a big collector for only being 11 years old. So really happy that she got to come in and give you guys some information. So thank you guys all for watching. And if you guys want to like this video, and then comment below, did we miss anything in this countdown? Is there other things that everybody should know about that they should start collecting that's going to be making them a lot of money, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now? Let us know. Let's all work together and let's make us all, a bunch of money. Why not, right? And of course, subscribe to the channel. If you guys get some time, I think we're hitting about 20,000 subscribers now, so huge accomplishment. We're so excited for it. Thank you guys all so much. And if you guys get some time, come out and see me at 66 Unique Antiques to get your antique fix on M66. See you guys later.